Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 555, staying alive here in Dubai. Oh man, I'm having a good time. I've done a couple of interviews yesterday, right? One was a documentary, and one of the questions was about a tweet I had just the other day. And so I want to elaborate more on the tweet because I found it very fascinating, and that the person who was doing the documentary brought it up. So I'm going to do it here for you guys today, and then I'm going to go on to some TA. So don't worry if you're here for some TA, magic TA on Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about that too as well. So I was saying here on my tweet, here's a new "I told you so" moment. Home values will crash to levels people will say no one could have known it would happen. However, they may not crash in currency terms. It will be so low, you'll be able to buy 40 houses, right, 40 homes with just 0.28 Bitcoin BTC, right? And, I go on to say, this means, for example, if your home prices may double, but a Big Mac or pizza goes 4x, meaning you've lost 50% of your expected value. Because people don't see that. They see, I see a lot of people who get out of crypto and move into USDT because they feel that it's unstable, it's going down, oh my God. I see people crying that it's going below 40K all the time. And it's they have no patience. I mean, you need some patience first, right? Of course, right? That's the main thing in order to really cash in on Bitcoin. And right. Let's move back to the point, right? Because if you can save your Bitcoins and just hold on to them for when it becomes money, you'll be able to buy 40 homes. But before I get into the why you can get 40 homes, I want to go over this key point here. It may crash in currency terms. It won't crash in currency terms. Why is that? Because the Federal Reserve and central banks can't allow your houses to go down, because then you can't pay your loan. You're not going to pay your loans and collapse the whole system. Also, corporations can't pay their loans, right? Most corporations run on the fact that money has no value, and so they are just trying to borrow as much money as possible and live completely in debt, so that the whole saying goes, right? If you owe the bank $1 million and you can't pay, you've got a problem. If you owe them $1 billion and can't pay, the bank's got a problem. So that's where corporations are working towards, right? Becoming, hey, you know what? I've intertwined myself completely with you, and so that means you're going to lend me more money. So that is the game. That is the game that the corporations are playing, and this is why central banks are painted in the corner and they have to print. And so because of that, as you know, our system will collapse because they can't continue printing forever. It will collapse because of hyperinflation. Now, I went on to say that, hey, you know what, to really fully understand the concept of, hey, you know what, the houses and prices may go up in dollar value, but not in value, is that, let's just say, your house price doubles, and then a Big Mac or a pizza goes up 4x more, right? Then you've lost 50% of your expected value in your house. And so that's what's going to happen coming into the future, right? Your house value might stay the same or in dollars, but not go up, and that would be even worse. And you would lose a lot of value. And so, but housing values, we're going to lose a lot more value here. And why is that? Why are houses going to drop to such low levels? It's because they're purchased with debt, where some people can go to the bank and and borrow as much money as they want to buy a house on credit. And they just have to make the monthly payments. And so with that means that once we can't print anymore, right? People have to save and buy the house, right? A house is not an asset, it's a liability. You have to know that. It's not an asset, it's a liability. If you buy a house, you have to maintain it, you have to keep it up to date, right? And update it, and that's just more money's being spent like crazy, and you have to pay property taxes as well. So yeah, it's not an asset. You're like, well, home prices keep going up. Yes, because you can print more money and buy more houses, and when you do that, prices go up. The same is happening with education, right? University prices have gone through the roof because you can print more money and go to university. That's the problem. When you go into debt, you print money, right? So this is why the housing prices have gone just absolutely insane. That is all going to go away, of course. And you're only going to be able to buy a house. People are not going to be lending money in the future to buy a house. You're going to have to save and buy the house. And the real value of a house is the average person would save and buy it for cash at $25,000 in current valuation of the dollar right now. Probably a little bit more than that, but let's just say that. And so when I'm thinking about, right, there's only going to be there's only 21 million Bitcoin, and all millionaires are going to want one, and there's 44 million millionaires. So in order for a millionaire to have access to even a percentage of the Bitcoin to be still a millionaire, he'll have to have 0.28 Bitcoin. And so let's assume that the Bitcoin is like approximately $1 million, more than $1 million, $4 million. Or more, right? You can buy probably 40 homes, which is $25,000 a home on average, and then you'll probably be able to buy more, right? Once Bitcoin is money, and the dollar will be irrelevant, right? Because think about it, you have this works out to there's 100 million Sats in Bitcoin, so you can say that this is not this is 28 million Sats. So yeah, there you go. I really think you'll be able to buy 40 homes or even more, right? With 28 million Satoshis, because I think the Satoshi will probably even get to as far as $1 worth, in one. But we won't be by then. We won't even measure it in dollars. So yeah, that would be the case. All right, so let's get on to Bitcoin, and I can see you guys are crying here. Oh my God, Bitcoin keeps going up, upping, and then dumping. Yes, I drew this out, and now we've hit the new top of this trend line here. This what's it called? Falling wedge, which was destined to happen. Let's just see if we can bounce again off of these lower levels of the falling wedge, and maybe bounce once more and break higher. You can see that there is an upward trend line, so maybe we can just come down quickly to this and then bounce back up, and then maybe break out of this trend, and then then we could finally stop all the people from crying. If you want to trade that, right, there's a way to trade this, because the Rock and Brainer indicator is just hooking you up left, right, and center in this particular market. Boom, 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 right there. So you would have got paid if you follow the Rock and Brainer. So make sure you check out the Rock and Brainer indicator right now, and buy even once a month and try it out, man, because it's been just in this particular market, it's just a lot of people have been hurting, but it's been the Rock and Brainer, anybody using the Rock and Brainer has just been absolutely laughing. Okay, let's head over to Ethereum, right? By the way, if you want to trade the Rock and Brainer, you can do so by heading over to bybit.davincij15.com. Head over there right now and sign up. And you could also not only trade there, but you could also buy all kinds of cryptocurrencies there. So make sure you do so if you're interested in buying. And also, There's staking over there for the caster coins, right? Make sure you want to stake coins. There's a whole bunch of staking of cryptocurrencies available on Bybit. So sign up for Bybit right now, right, to stake your cryptocurrency. Now, I want to point out, before you go and stake your coins, I don't recommend it. but if you want to and earn interest, and I can't stop you, you can go ahead and do that at bybit.com. All right. Oh Jesus! I'm looking at this chart and I'm like, oh, I don't like to see that. But anyways, we're seeing the same kind of upward trend here. I think that's happening in Bitcoin. That's now happening in Ethereum. We're coming to the lower levels of the trend, and I bet you this thing's gonna bounce and head back up to the top of the trend. So I wouldn't bet on this thing continuing down, because, well, that's a nightmarish scenario here. As you can see, this would mean that this thing would break down to something like stupid, right? Some stupid price of $800, $900. So since I don't think it's gonna go down to stupid, I'm gonna say that it's going to probably break higher. Now, if it does break down, we have to consider this level, right? It doesn't mean that it will get there. We have to consider it, and prepare for some nightmarish scenario, especially if it breaks the lows of $2,000, $2,200. That would be a nightmarish scenario. All right, looking at the crypto bubbles, we're noticing a lot of slowdown. Man, I just don't get it. How this is doing so well. Wow, just amazing. Impressive, just impressive, this ape coin. Wish I'd aped in and got an ape coin, ape NFT, but I did not. Just in case you want to know, I did get an NFT world. Okay, so let's take a look at the dominance. The dominance, man, it's stuck in this range here. This ranging, and it's gotta do something soon. Let's take a look at it on the weekly. See if the bands are tightening on the weekly. Oh, yeah, they are tightening on the weekly. I kind of figured that. And we're going to see this thing break one way to another. Hopefully it doesn't break up. That's the worst thing to happen, because then alt will get crushed. Absolutely. So the little lady wants to, make some more Bitcoin. So if you're interested in learning the little lady strategy, which is a way to make more Bitcoin whilst trading the alts, you can do so by heading over to davincicode.net/videos, and you can learn the little lady strategy. Alrighty, well, with that said, tomorrow I am having a meetup, right, with a few of my crypto friends. I did a video about it the other day, so make sure you check it out. If you're here in Dubai, you can come and check out that meetup. I'm also partnered, actually, you know what, before I end today's show, I'm now a partner of NFT Shill, and they are right now minting, allowing you to mint a premium card, right? And there's only gonna be 2,000, and that's it, to get premium access to NFT Shill for ever. And then we're not going to sell any more cards on Solana for premium access. So you will always have special access with these 2,000 cards. So make sure you get one today. Alrighty, with that said, you know what? I think it's about that time that you consider learning how to get your Bitcoins off of exchanges, and do not leave cryptocurrencies there. Things are going to get very dicey in the future. Thanks for watching. Cheers.